Oh my goodness. Can we hear me? Am I coming through? Free knives, huh? Oh my goodness. Can we hear me? Am I coming through? We've got it. We are live. Holy crap. Okay. Let's just pretend for a minute. Just for a minute. All right. We got it. We are live. Holy crap. Okay. Let's just pretend for a minute. All right. Enough of that crap. Okay. Are we here? Did I comb my hair? Does it look okay? So, how's everyone doing? I knew there would be an issue. I did a little test, and of course, all right, we're good. We've got stuff going on. I'm going to be able to do fun things like this. Hey, out of here. Hey. Okay, I'm going to read some chat here, get caught up on what is going on. I am sorry that we had some issues. All right, I'm going to roll back. No music, you guys. Yep, hate me. Everybody should just see like, man, this guy sucks. There's no sultry voice of the Kenman D. Who's here? Kaleidoscope of Knives, Robo Stevo, Jimmy Crow, what is up? Fook Doozle, of course, in the house. Let's see, it said Kaleidoscope of Knives. Looks like you got Angelo, what's up? Okay. Audio questions. That's the quietest I've ever heard. KDK. There's no sultry voice. No sound from me. Hello, Kathleen. What is up? Angelo. Lou. Thanks for coming. Okay. What do we got? 10 of us in here? We've done it. We've done it. How does my picture look? Does it look good? Do I look okay? I need to work on some colors and stuff and some things. Maybe some more cams. I don't know. I can do one of these. Good times. Closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Oh, goodness. Let's finish scrolling through here. Fook, welcome to the guys. Okay, let's see. Robo Steve, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out this chat thing here is different than the last time, of course, because I've changed everything. Here's what happened. Let's just go ahead and just have a little story time. So my computer, my PC, runs on Windows 7. And with Windows 7, a lot of stuff doesn't work. So I had to do an upgrade. I ended up getting Windows 10, which is still kind of in the Stone Ages. But here we are, and yeah, so I got Windows 10 set up. I was able to upload some things. I'm running OBS and then some software to run off through my phone, and I have a webcam and my phone. And we are here, started making some hotkeys so we can do some things. I am waiting to see if some of the alerts and stuff work. If you have never done this before, there's a lot more steps and downloads and things to do than you realize. But yeah. There she is. There she is. The brand new rose gold pyrite buoy. That PVD coating looks sick. How does my image quality look? Okay, Fook Doozle sent welcome to gas station. Boom. Okay, but I don't know. The alert didn't seem to go. I have them set up. Of course, probably won't work the first day. Does this look as good as like when I do my videos? Because I just want to make sure, like, yeah, that looks my quality. It looks like we're shooting. What's it? Everybody letting you run you a 1080 or a 2K or where's it at? But yeah, this just came. I did the unboxing for it earlier today. If you guys didn't see that, go check it out. Really good variant for that pyrite. Threw some of my other pyrites out on the table here. Look at the Rubik's cubes in the background. Over here. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? Anybody? Someone solve it for me? Maybe? That message from me is now I'm a member. Right, but it didn't go member. I didn't get my little thing. Here, let me check over here. I'm going to hit a test. See if it works. See, that worked. But that wasn't real. So why did my test work? Fook said he's a tad disappointed you didn't curl your hair for the live stream. I could like braid it up real nice, or we could do like a Pippi Longstocking or something. Maybe one of these days. Boom, the gauntlet has dropped. Oh, I tell you what, lipstick might help. It might. And I apologize, everyone. Today might be a little crazy, but I'm learning all this stuff, and we're gonna get on a regular basis here, and just give me that little learning curve, and we're gonna be good to go. Okay, I love the rose gold on the pyrite. What's up, Lobster Man? Yeah, that new pyrite is dope. That Bowie blade, ugh. I struggled with it at first. All my pyrites have the fuller hole, and I realized that, man, you really barely need to try to do that flick out. And I don't know what I was doing that right when I grabbed it. Oh, I caught my index finger. But man, this thing is choice. It is so cool. All right, I'm not good at Rubik's Cubes. Bees is becoming a pro at solving them. Oh, bees can solve cubes? Oh, we should talk, man. We should talk. French braid seems appropriate. You gonna come over and French braid it for me? Nameless EDC, howdy, what is going on? Jimmy Crow misses his long hair. You know, Jimmy, it's never too late. Or, actually, that's a lie. Some people, yeah, stop growing hair, and the only reason I still have this is COVID started, you couldn't get a haircut, and I decided, you know what, I'm not cutting it. We're going to just let her go. I've been wanting any kind of pyrite for the past couple of months, thanks to Kenman D. Yeah, Robo, you don't have a pyrite? What? Huh? What? I don't know. Pyrite's great, and especially for the price. You're looking at $40 to $60 for the base ones, and even the minis. I like bigger knives, and let me tell you, these little ones, sick. Sick. Did the laser mark on that? I mean, everyone here probably already knows that. YD Knives. Big Arm and Lou. But yeah, these mini pyrites now have become like a regular fifth pocket kind of a thing for me. I love them. This one, even with that subtle, look at that. You can't even see. It almost just looks green, but man, you get up close, you can catch that pattern I put on there. Yeah, I must be shooting in like 2K. I can see all the dust spots. You don't see all that in your 480. Oh, anyway, what are we gonna do tonight? Man, I got so busy trying to figure that out. I didn't, yeah. Robo, I've been wanting, oh yeah, I saw that already. You can always grow your nose hair and do a comb over. They look pretty good. This is his class. I shaved today. How's that look? That's about as clean as I get. I like to leave the sideburns. I know, I kind of dig it. Fook Doozle had long hair for 25 years. Yes, you did. Oh, Fook. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, Fook, are you my first member? I gotta double check this. I apologize. I told myself. Give me a moment. I also haven't figured out how to share my screen yet, but I will get to that so that we can look up stuff and talk about other stuff and things. Okay, I need to go to here. I apologize, give me one moment. God, it's not refreshing. But yeah, I noticed, Fook, you've got the freck next to your name. You membershiped? If you're the first member, I made a promise to myself. I didn't tell anyone, but I said, okay, I'm set up for memberships, and when I get my first member, I'm gonna send them something for free. What do you think of that? So, Fook, I don't wanna jinx it, but I'm pretty sure that you are the first one. And so now everybody, the cat's out of the bag, but it's too late. But yeah, I told myself when I got the memberships going that as soon as I got my first member, I would contact them and send them something. So Fook, I don't want to say it's you, but I'm pretty damn sure that it is. I haven't seen anyone else, and it was 0 earlier. It looks like Gingerfish. Welcome to the gas station, Gingerfish. Yeah, I made a few. They ask you if you want a few different tiers, you know. So I've got gas station and D2 and Magna Cut or whatever, you know, like. Anyway, Robo, I always wanted to press bald guy's head into a newspaper to see if the image will transfer. Who's old enough to remember doing the old silly putty transfer off of the newspaper? That was some real stuff. Some real stuff. You just take that silly putty and boom. We could do that with the... But yeah, you could do it with the colored newspaper. The colored newspaper would then go ahead and do the color transfer. We do like, what was it, the Sunday paper had the comics. And I would do it for that. It was fun. Boom. Challenge accepted. Gingerfish. Hiya, Fook. Congrats, Fook. Hair should be long enough that the ladies do a double take, but not so long that the strangers give you a loose change and tell you not to spend it on alcohol. Yeah, you know, long hair. If you maintain, I feel like I clean up fairly well, you know? I don't know. Transfer the comics, stretch the hell out of... Yeah, you could stretch them up, make their face all distorted. These were the things that we did in the 80s, 90s. Yeah. I've actually, at work they had silly putty for a while. They were using it as like a mount. You know, like you would take a chunk of it and set it down, and then you've got something that you need to hold, and you just kind of press it in that, and it holds it in that little spot. Silly. Ginger Fresh upgraded to D2. What? I appreciate you. That's great. That's cool stuff. I wish my alerts, it says when you hit test, save. Yeah, why? Could you hear the owl there? Did that work? Yeah, no need to be a show off. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, so what are we gonna do first? I don't even know. I'm still kind of stuck on these. I wish these would work. I got a couple fun sounds. What was the other? That's the subscriber. Right. Now this. How loud was that? Loud? Quiet? To me, that was kind of quiet. That's the hardest part, because you got to have the sound all set up in a weird way so you don't hear stuff, so you're not getting double bounce and whatever. I don't know. Shut up, Kenman. Talk about some knives. Yeah, so what do you think of this? The first installment of Knife Puppet Theater will be coming soon. Fook, that came through loud. Yeah, I'll dial these all in and I'll get it all set. Hopefully we'll make a thing. I don't have my emojis either. I apologize. I will definitely get some of those. I've been making them, and then I learned, you basically learn right away that the emojis need to be extremely simple. I took a picture of this frack and did it for the member thing just to get started. And of course it was like way too large of a photo. You have to shrink it way down and cut it to almost nothing because the picture's so small. So all my emojis and stuff, I'm working on them. I'll get there. I like the Billy Goat sound. There was a serious pucker factor with that last sound. You know, trying to come up with some cool sounds, and it's loud. I didn't want to make it too crazy and blow everyone's ears out. I'll work on that. Magic trick, please. I said the magic word. He said please. That is magic. Oh, that was too bad. This dice. Screw the dice. We need something larger than a dice. And then we just move into knives, and knives are huge. I'll figure something out. Knife Puppet Theater is why I am here. Yeah, I gotta work on some curtains or something. Boom. Wish I had buds in. Would the earbuds make it better or louder or blow you out? So, Bladacious is going to be British? You know, Robo, we're gonna have to come up with some voices. Because, I mean, what is the voice? How big is the voice on this one gonna be? I don't know. I mean, I wonder if this guy will work. Maybe not. I'm a big bad robot. Okay. I start messing around with this, it's gonna be issues. I don't know. What's up, Sescaro? How is it going? Little chaos here. We're just getting into it, trying to dial in my settings, get kind of figured out here and get everything going. The Fat Albert one. Hey. Who remembers Fat Albert? I wonder if you can even see that anymore. Do they take all of Bill Cosby's stuff and just bury it? Or how does that work? You know, because he did some terrible things, of course, you know, so I'm not trying to like upplay Bill Cosby, but when I was growing up, you know, like that show was on. Fat Albert was on a lot. We watched it. And then the Cosby Show started up. And I mean, the Cosby Show at that time was literally like the thing that everybody watched, you know, like everybody watched Cosby Show. It was a good show. It was had family values and stuff to it. Who would have known where it turned up? But yeah, that's like, can you even, I'm sure it's probably now gone. I don't know. Do good things. Be good people, you know. Don't, yeah. Did they make some live action Fat Albert at some point? Fook Doozle says. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Googly eyes or bust. So they give you some general ones. I haven't had a chance to look at any of them. It's just all the generic emojis. If anybody wants to comment what kind of emojis we need, let me know. I'd be down for trying to work on that. I'm old enough to remember begging for Jell-O pudding pops. Dude, the Jell-O pudding pop. It's a pudding pop. Oh, yeah. Now I'm starting to sound like, oh yeah. The Kool-Aid Man mixed with Macho Man Randy Savage crossed with Bill Cosby. I don't know what we're doing. We're supposed to talk about knives. Speaking of good people, OJ, yeah, what was that? He had cancer or something like that? Yeah. OJ, that was a long time ago too. Remember that the Ford Bronco, and we're watching them drive, and just like, man, this is something. And then the whole trial, just crazy stuff. LOL, I want googly eyes on the talking knives. Ooh. We could put a little googly eye. Well, some of them, I guess if I hold it right, if I hold it right, I gotta come up with some crazy voices. I'll tell you what. Because that could be an eye, but where would I put it? Or you put it right here, maybe? Maybe. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Who's got a frack? Top 5, no doubt. What's everyone think of a frag pattern? It's a pretty cool pattern. It's fun. This one's nice, or it's interesting because they did it in, like, they kind of chose this to be straight up and down, or like this, you know, where it's not this way. It's kind of like offset just a little bit, so it's like that is where it's straight. I kind of dig that. Kind of work on doing some frag patterns on some 3D printed stuff. I like the frag pattern on this little mini October. Okay, I got something with this one. Let's see if we can hear it. When you close it, listen. Did you hear that? One more time. It's got that real light little. And I'm wondering if it's if there's something, because I put some oil in there. There you go. Anyone got any ideas for how to get rid of a mild, really light squeak? Besides oiling it and using it? Or is it just going to be the way those bearings are sitting in there? Maybe I could take it apart and clean it up. When I do knives for the die project, I clean them up, and they end up going back together and working much better than they did when I got them. The Hiccup. This one's one of my newest ones. Action is awesome. Look at this. But it's got this interesting, I don't know what that sound is. It's like clicky. It's like clicky. I like it. This is a good knife. I thought it was kind of ugly at first. The shape, the blade, and the handle is kind of a weird kind of a shape. Why does everything look so extra dusty today? Do I need to dust the house? What's going on? I do like it. Should we do a dye with this micarta or just leave it? I really like this kind of dirty stained kind of look. Nameless EDC, this puppet show is going to go worldwide. You think so? Mm-hmm. Gonna have to start writing scripts. Frag looks like it might be a little rough on the hands and pocket. Yes, but oh geez, that sideways button open thing is starting to become a thing that I'm not a fan of on this camera. I keep bumping them. Okay, Lou, frag is definitely a little rough on the hands, but it depends. The frack, for example, I'm going to get in real close there. See how smooth that is? And we look here, it's like flat. They're not like raised. It's like the line is like lowered almost, which makes it raised, like, you know, but it rather than like this is the surface and the line kind of drops down versus in a way, this almost feels more like the line, the lower area, that's the main spot. And then all the squares are bumped up. So when this had a pocket clip on it, each little bump kind of catches as it's going through versus this, it seems like it's smooth. It's like, so the frack, there is no issue with that. It is a really nice way to do a frag pattern and have it not mess with the pocket. It drops in there really nice. You can see that space in there. No issues whatsoever. This one with the Mini October and this rough, the micarta scales, they're a lot like the roughness. When I had the clip on there, it was really just a pain. And this, it's small enough. Here, Lou. How was that? Okay. This one is small enough that it goes in the pocket. You don't even need to put it on the clip and it works just fine. But it is a little bit rougher on the hand. So taking the clip off, I actually dug it on that particular one. Wonder if he'll have to ask to have another stab at life. Oh. Here come the OJ jokes. What was the one I heard? It was, okay. I didn't make this joke. What was it? Something to the effect of, now at least OJ will know that his wife's killer is dead. Or something. Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what was I reading? Where was it? I like frag in theory. I don't think I have one with it yet. You know, I do like the way I look or the way it looks, and it is interesting. Full disassembly and cleaning, Fook, might be what we need to do for that knife. My robo-leg mechanic just loosens all the screws and retightens them when I squeeze. Sometimes that's all you just need an adjustment. Just a quick little adjust. All set. No problem. The O Heron is a nice frag. What gingerfish? The O Heron? What's that? I don't know that one. Let's have a look at the Lonely Wood Scale knife in the corner. You got it. You get the HD gummies. The fracas butter. Yeah. The Ahab. This Ahab is awesome. I got this one at Blade Show, Texas. Notice, I didn't even know I got it. I thought it was super cool. I was talking to him at the Artisan Cutlery CJRB booth, talking to Nico and Russell. Those guys are great. And I saw this when I was doing a little video pass, and I was like, ooh, what is that, Russell? I want it, you know? And he was like, oh, I'll give you a deal, whatever. And I got home, and when I got home is when I noticed the pivot. Where is it? Where's the pivot? Hidden pivot. It's neat. I didn't notice it, but I think that's cool. I mean, yeah, if you need to do work on it, you have to do a little bit more to get to where it is because it's underneath the scales. But cool design, cool shape. Look at the action on this. The flick out is really nice. Big old, my thumb fits in there real nice. Really cool shape. It is a stabilized, I asked Nico about the wood. He said it's stabilized. It's a nice piece. Very simple shape, slightly contoured. Got a couple nice little grain lines on it. Thumb out is really good. Closes easy and then flicks quite nice. Big old harpoon. It's got reverse studs. The studs get wider. I thought that was kind of weird. Someone I talked to said they put different studs on it. They really like it. But I haven't caught them in my pocket or anything weird like that. So I'm actually, I don't mind it at all. Olight Heron Dual Grind. Okay, Ginger. I will look that up. If I can, maybe I can look that up on this one over here in a second. The Ahab looks like fun one to whip out at Outback. It's a cool knife. I think it's got a great shape. Sometimes it's interesting how, like, I don't know, you want to say simple? Like the design, it's got some shape to it, of course, but it just seems so clean, you know, just 2 little screws. Got the titanium pocket clip and the little titanium back spacer in there. What is on this? Is that AR? Yeah, AR RPM 9. Fun stuff. And we're back. Okay, I can settle down. I feel like all day at work I was kind of... It's been a little stressful at work. I don't know, it's not so bad. You know, every job you've got, it's just those little things here and there and just dealing with stuff. But it's been fine. Been kind of slow. And then we got these orders in. I do laser marking. Who knew? But I do a lot of small orders where we get things, you know, a little tray of like 20 things, and I have to figure out how to put a cool mark on it. And then we have 3D printers and stuff, and we design like fixtures and things. So you make like a thing. So like if you've got some weird shape and you need to mark it on the side, find a way to set it in there so that the side is exposed, and then we can put that laser mark on that little spot. And so it's an interesting job. It's a very artistic job. It's the first artistic kind of job I've ever actually gotten that kind of feeling out of. Because I have like projects. It's like, ooh, here's your 10 of these. We got to make them look really cool. It's like you're painting on it, but with a laser, kind of. And I get to make some designs and make some cool stuff. And then on my downtime, I get to do things like this, which is fun. Mini pyrite. Should I get some more mini pyrites? Should I give these away? Should I sell them? Should I keep one? That's the thing, is I can always order another one. So, yeah, I've actually been selling some of the knives if anyone is interested. I'm not actively trying to. I don't have any listings up, although I'm probably going to go on Blade Binge. If you haven't been on Blade Binge, let's talk about Blade Binge for a minute. Eric over at Blade Binge is running some really good stuff. I met them at Blade Show Texas. You can go on my Blade Show Texas kind of videos and see the little thing where I did a little talk with them. And if you don't know what Blade Binge is, it's a place where you can binge your blades. If you have blades that you want to sell, you can set them up on that secondary market and then find other like people that are interested in knives and sell them your old stuff and use it to buy new ones. Or just go on there and buy new ones. It's pretty rad. What's up, my Journey EDC? Lou's impressed with the laser engraving so far. It's really fun, Lou. I'm really having a good time with it. Been coming up with some cool stuff in the future for sure. I just totally lost my train of thought. Why not? Why not? How does it look? Can anyone tell me what this is from? What movie is this from? Bonus points if you know the answer. Hell, you give me the answer, I'll mail you some stickers. Gingerfish and Fookdoozle, that's the other thing. I set up for the memberships that there was an intro video that if you become a member, you can watch that video. Oh, I was talking Blade Bench. Thank you, Fook. But you can watch the member video, and then basically it says, email me, and I'll send you a little care package with some stickers and whatever. If you want to know right now... Oh. Maybe go here. That's my email, Kenman, Dan Kenman at outlook.com. You go ahead and send me a name and an ad. Well, because I don't know if addresses will send if I write Fookdoozle on there. So give me a regular name, your address, and then I'll send you a little package. Doing that for everyone who becomes a member. And I will double check Fookdoos if you are, in fact, the first one. Kenman's first member? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, if so, I'm going to send you something. It's going to be fun. Joe versus the Volcano. What? Girl Next Door. Okay, these are good movies. Girl Next Door was a good movie. Joe versus the Volcano was a good movie. Scanning the background for contraband. It's right there. Yeah. Good stuff. The movie is Beach Blanket Bims. Oh, you guys are... You're guessing what movie this is from. Oh, Kenman, you are an idiot. Okay, Clint's in the house. What's up, Clint? Welcome to the show. I was talking Blade Binge. So yeah, you can sell your used knives, and they actually just set up recently. It's been a little while now. I already placed an order. But they did set up what's the word? I'm losing my mind. A normal marketplace like sale page where you can just buy brand new knives from all the companies. But it's cool. I already placed a few orders, and it's definitely going to be one of the new spots. I mean, you get a discount, you know, if you're looking for a new spot, if you don't like going to Blade HQ, or if you don't, you know, if you're looking for a new place, Smoky Mountain Knife Works is pretty sweet too. But yeah, Blade Binge has got a lot of good stuff. I went and used Tri-State's code on my first order. Tri-State does have a code right now. You can get on there. I don't think he'll mind if I tell you to use his code. Sorry, my nose is just... Who's thinking of me out there, right? Okay. So, we've been looking at these knives. How long have I been on already? What are we doing? At work. Hold on a second. Now I gotta scroll back just a second here. Joe versus the Volcano. And there it is. Fookdoozle. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is correct. It's from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is when she's walking up to the house right after her boyfriend got taken down by Leatherface, and then she's about to get put up on the meat hook shortly after that. It's a good one. It's a good one. So, Fookdoozle, man, you're just winning everything. So, Fook, I got to send you stickers, I got to send you something else for Texas, and I got to send you something for being the first member. This guy is coming up roses today. Wheezy's in the house. Wheezy, what is up? Thanks for coming in. How are those knives treating you? My Journey EDC, I want your blue mini. This one right here. It has not been claimed. You want it. Basically do whatever, regular price, 40 bucks, 45 bucks, ship, something like that. I'll send it to you. That's what you want. And I'll just order another one and we'll do it again. Or something different. I'm done with work for the weekend, says Gingerfish. That is great. I got to work tomorrow. And so, but I'm almost the weekend, so it's fine. Fridays generally seem to be light or chill. I don't know. It seems like people cut out a little early on Fridays sometimes. Like, oh, we're going to go. It's raining out a little bit right now. Yeah, Wheezy, how are them knives treating you? I know I still have to send you that. I still have it. I'm not gonna lie. It's been silly busy, and I haven't had a chance to send it yet. You hear that? That sounds like a tornado siren. Ooh, I'm washed out. Yeah, you guys hear that siren? What? My video for that I just did with the pyrite. I had the pyrite police come and try to take the pyrite from me. What is going on? Yeah, it's like an air raid horn. Wolverines! Oh my god. Did anybody see the remake of that? What's that movie called? I have not seen the remake. Yeah, that's a tornado siren, isn't it? KDK, I feel like you're about to start singing Everybody is Working for the Weekend. You know, it's fitting. It's fitting. And it's funny because I was talking to someone and they were like, so is it you have to work all weekend? Like, why? Oh, I'm working for the weekend. That sucks. It's like, no. You are working for the weekend. And he was like, what? I'm like, dude, invasion. No, everybody is not working for the weekend. They are working for the weekend. I just get a text. I can hear it at my house too. Cece, you on here? Have you messaged? Have you posted anything? What's going on? One of my friends just texted me. Like, oh, I can hear that too. Get to the shelter. I better look out the window, huh? Do we have... It's, wow. Is it gonna... Are we gonna... You get to go on the ride with me. It is windy out there. I've got some weird clouds and some wind action going on. Sirens. Either that or they didn't find me yesterday and now they're gonna find me today. And that episode of Cops will be airing in 3 weeks. So there's that. I am. It's a medium security prison. Red Dawn. Mutstumbo. How do I say that? Mutstumbo? Welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Yes, it was Red Dawn. And did anyone see that movie, the remake? The original one with there was a lot of people in that. It was a good movie. That was one of those ones before, it was like should have been rated R, but it wasn't rated R because like PG-13 hadn't come out yet, or I think it was one of the ones that helped create PG-13. This is a tornado chaser stream now. Tornadoes touching down. It could happen. I have some, should I get my ruby slippers and click my heels 3 times? There's no place like home. Wait. Hold on. Let me grab one. Which one's going to be? This one. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Googly eye right there. Oops. Kaleidoscope of Knives says the remake was pretty good. Welcome to Snuff Live. This knife right here, if you did watch my Blade Show Texas, I went through some trials with this. I mean, it retails for like 180, but then it was on sale for like 130. I get rid of that. Lou wants to hear about the plants. But yeah, I asked them and they said this was the only one that they had when I looked at it on the first day. And then I put it back on the table with everything else and I kept playing the whole roulette game of like, I'll come back and if it's still there, I'll look at it again. And I'll come back. And I came back the second day and it was sitting there and I was like, okay, now is the time. We got the CPM 20 CV blade. Awesome looking titanium with that inlaid micarta. Great action. Really cool. Really cool. Do the whole stream in Fat Albert's voice. Let's get rid of some stuff here. Dueling mini pyrites. Oops. Look at that. They both opened exactly the same. That's what dueling is all about. Come on. Anybody comment below if you've seen the dueling pyrites video that I did when I still had a couple of pyrites. The old frack. We can put that one away. What do we want to look at next? Someone give me a company and I'll start grabbing stuff. I think you should do the rest of that stream in the Fat Albert voice. Later, back to work. Thanks, My Journey, for swinging by. This one's a little bit chaos today. It was just like, let's get going, make sure it works, let's start talking. I didn't spend a whole lot of time figuring out what I was going to talk about, but I'm going to get it all dialed in. We'll start doing some stuff with some themes on a regular basis. But thanks for swinging by, My Journey. Glad you were here. Are you in NC? No, I am in MN. I am in Minnesota in the Twin Cities area. And if you were to call the Twin Cities a metro area, I live on the North Pole. I live up here, city called Blaine. Minneapolis downtown is probably the main hub that everyone likes to go to. And let's do this one. I can see, if I drive like less than a half a mile away and I look down University, I can see the downtown skyline from my house. It's about, I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 miles from downtown, but it might take 20, 25 minutes depending on the traffic and stuff. But it's cool. I like that. It's interesting because I live in kind of a flatter area, but you can still see, like when you can see that metro downtown from a ways away. There's a couple bars you sit at and you look outside and it just looks kind of cool. And I don't know, it's a nice city. It's fun. See if anyone can guess what I'm putting out on the table right now. You can hear me clicking them, but you can't see. Dueling talking pyrites. I haven't tried to do talking. I'm gonna have to do where they're talking to each other, huh? Oh boy, this is gonna get exciting, or it's gonna get insane, or who knows. Ooh, let's get this one out too. This one's always fun. Boom, 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 boom. Aha. Okay, we have a new background. This thing, I tell you what, for being a hunk of junk for 15 bucks, and then if you saw my unboxing, it was awful. It's wouldn't open. I had to sit there like this and push as hard as I could just to get it to pop. And now it's kind of broken in. Works all right for a super cheapo. Should I just send this to Fook Doozle? Yeah, I don't know. That's something. Okay, what kind of plants are those? So, boom. Something in my eye. This one is a peace lily. This is just a normal peace lily, but it does have some variegation on it. I don't know if you can see that in this light. You see the little white flecks on it? So you can get some that are basically just green, but this one was kind of cool because it's got that variegation. But as far as any plants go, peace lilies are probably one of the easiest plants you can get. It falls under the plant category of dramatic. So what that means is dramatic plants are easy for me to keep, or a lot of people to keep, because they tell you when they need to be watered. Basically what happens is this plant looks like this, and when it needs to be watered, everything starts doing this. And so it starts to just droop. It sits up like that, and all of a sudden one day you see it kind of here, and then like here, and you're like, oh, it needs water. You put water in it, and an hour later it's like, boop, and it's back up. Makes them super easy to maintain. This one, oh my god, my brain just shut off. It's a see if anyone can guess what the name of that one is. It's a weird long name, and my brain is literally not getting it right now. I don't know. I don't know. Today's Minnesota tornado drill. He's safe. There you go. We were more worried about him than he. Really? Aw. I feel special. You gotta have one fixed blade in the background that has a voice like the judge from Pink Floyd. Ooh. Gonna be this one. Is that the fixed blade that you're looking for? Ugh. One of my first actual full lefty knives, the Concept Fenrir. Look at that choke up point. Damn, thought we were watching history. Have you carried the rainbow? Lobsterman, I have not carried the rainbow yet. I guess I could carry it as a secondary. Maybe. Spookdoozle says that might be the best knife in your collection. What? Might be? Might be. It is. This is the best knife in the collection. No doubt. No doubt. But yeah, I was saying this Fenrir is cool. One of my first lefty knives. I actually said it was my first lefty knife until I realized that I had already had, where are you? This one. The Boker Kalashnikov. Boom. Look at the power on that. Just slams out. But this is a fully lefty. The buttons on the side for the lefty, and then the pocket clip, the crazy looking bumpy pocket clip. But yeah, it slams. It slammed. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Lily. Ta-da. That's right. That is right. Blade Walker, what's up, you filthy animal? We're here. I'm alive. I'm doing it. My sound didn't work at first. And it doesn't matter because now I can do stuff like this. Uh-oh. And this. Like, why didn't that work? Interesting. Loser loves the Concept. Yeah, the Concept knives, I've been really happy with them lately. They're cool. Well, Kenman does have a dark side of the moon, so a tornado would work. It's a record. This is a little crap little record player. I have some records. If you haven't listened to stuff on record, it's actually pretty cool. It's fun. And it's got that sound. Is it the Monstera Swiss cheese plant? No, Fook, it is not a Monstera Swiss cheese plant. It's like a Tradescantia. Can I look it up? I wish I could put the screen up for everybody. Shannon Knights, how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Does this have to be down when I do that? You! Yes, you, laddie! If you can see, I'm having a little bit more fun than I probably should. Blades. How can you, okay, sorry. Don't read them unless you've read them. Okay, yeah, I was looking up that plant for Lou. Let's see if I can go to here. Man. Yeah. I don't remember. And now I'm an idiot. God, it's like one of them weird, long scientific word names. Full worded names. I don't know. Okay. Forget it. forget it. Okay, let's see. Speaking of movies, which one is this one from? I've said it before. I remember watching part 4, seeing this on the cover and being like, man, that is the coolest knife ever. Young Kenman was like, I need to have one of these in my life. And it took all of until this year. Rapidophora tetrasperma. Kaleidoscope of knives for the win. What did you do? Would you take a screenshot and Google it? Or see, that's why it was like, it was in my brain, but I was like, okay. Wait, get out of the way. It's got some nice leaves. This thing is 7 feet tall. If I stand up here, put me next to it. Right? But it's like you can't even see my head. It is 7 feet. I've got it. I made the pole for it myself. It's on a moss pole. We're learning about plants today. It's on a moss pole. And so what it is it's just a wrapped pole with moss inside. So I fill the pole with water. And that, you don't even really need to water the bottom because all the roots are now growing into the pole itself. And so there's a split right in the middle. And what happens when it gets all the way to the top, I'm going to go and I'm going to take these two apart, and then I'm going to take the top and then replant it and let that go up again, and the leaves will get bigger. And as you keep doing that, this plant, I could actually end up getting leaves that are just enormous, but it takes time. I've had it for a little more than a year now. Leaves are doing good. It's been growing well. I did get a little bit of browning. I think I let it dry out once too much. That's the thing with plants. You have to want to have them, and you have to desire to take care of them. Otherwise, you either overwater them or underwater them. I'm an overwaterer, which means I look at them too much and then I fry them out. Slice. But that's how it is. Kaleidoscope of knives. Nope, I looked up indoor vine with long ass name. That is right. Tradescantia. Oh, wait. Tetrasperma. Why do I keep saying I have one of those over there too. I have a bunch of Hoyas as well. I'm going to probably try some different backgrounds. I can set myself up over there, over here. I have aquariums. Who likes aquariums? I got 30 aquariums in the other room. That's a lie. 29. Yeah. MPG EDC finally made it to one of my lives. This is only like my... Well, I've done a couple, I guess. This is the one that officially worked, where I can actually do this, bring myself in, say hello. So welcome, MPG. It's gonna get more exciting from here. Maybe not. I don't know. I got a lot of knives I want to talk about them, do some stuff. I gotta work on my lighting though a little bit, and I did pick up this webcam. It shoots 2K, but I don't know, how does this picture look? It almost looks better than my phone picture, does it? You think? Which one's more in focus? This one here? This one here? They're pretty similar. I don't know. I think lighting and stuff, I'm going to dial it in a little bit more, but I think I'm getting kind of somewhere that I want to be with it. Who was it talking on, who was on Tri-States Live earlier today? I was listening to that. I usually listen to the Thursday one while I'm at work. It's not a bad thing. I can kind of get a lot of stuff done, but still have that in my ear and make a comment once in a while. Someone was talking about getting an Ultim knife, and this was one of their options, and I jumped in and was like, yeah, Cubitus. It's one of the best ones, I think, for an Ultim, because look at how the Ultim showcases this knife. Because it's a larger piece of real estate, it's wider. If you had a real skinny knife, you're not going to be able to see through it as quite as well, get those shadows, get those lines on there. This one just shows it off nicely. Jay says aquarium background would be cool. We can do it. We could do it one day. The way I've got most everything kind of set up here, I could probably just kind of pick up some of this and set it up in whatever room I want. It's crude. It's not ideal, but it's working. And my computer works. I've got Windows 10. We should probably have a moment of silence for OJ, one of the most famous knife enthusiasts of all. Moment of silence for OJ's wife. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I talked a friend into finally buying a knife when Kubi D2 knives were on insane discount. He picked up the Ultim Titius 2. They're great. They're great. Kubi has got some good ones, and actually, was this the first one that I did it with? It could be the first one I did it with. Oh, weak. This is a cool Kubi. Kubis are fun. I have a bunch of them. If you've seen with the dye project, I've dyed quite a few of them. This one is going to be done pretty soon. It's fun. It does have kind of that weak detent, which is one of the reasons I started doing it with the Knife Puppet Theater. But yeah, Kubis are fun. If you haven't bought a Kubi before, go to their page, check it out. It will take you a while because they have a bunch. They have a lot of good stuff. It's fun. Lou says, go to mobile camera so we can see the aquarium. Lou, I don't know. I would have to drop. I wanted to, because I have my phone. This camera right here is my phone. But I was looking at setups, and I did this like Video Ninja where it was like a wireless set to the computer, and I was getting a little bit more grains and a little bit more, I didn't really like it. And then I found one where I plugged it. This literally plugged in, my phone is plugged into the computer, so I'm sending it through the wire, which looks like it's giving good. But I did see that this new software I got will also work mobily, so I don't want to risk unplugging it and then having stuff go out on me today. But I promise we'll go to the aquariums. If you want to look at them right now and you're really fiending for it, you can go on my shorts. Go on my shorts. Take that for or how you want. Scratch it, rewind it, play it back. Go in my shorts. And some of my earlier shorts, I have a couple of walkthroughs of my aquarium room with all the tanks. So you could see that, and you could go check that out pretty much right now. And then come back right here, right now. Asked OJ if he wanted to be in a slasher film, but he passed. Can we agree the new Stormtrooper name is White Bronco? Started picking up my first Kubis during the sale. I'm very impressed with their quality. Solid feel and buttery smooth action right out of the box. Favorite Kubi? I don't know if I have a favorite Kubi, but this one might be it. Phemius is cool. Drops nice. I did the dye on this with this. It tried to go green, ended up kind of gray, but I dig it. Smoke Ultim, yes. P Ultim, bleh. Lou doesn't like the Ultim. Lou, that's okay. It's not for everyone, but it's for me. Look at this piece. Tell me that this Civivi Bull Tusk with this Ultim isn't rad. Come on now, I tell you what. Ultim's cool. But I get it. What is this stuff? Metal Complex got for his was it? I think it was for his Hogue Deca, and it looks like Ultim. It's got the same clear qualities of Ultim, but it was like blue. So there's some other materials that they're gonna start doing stuff with, and I would imagine that'll get popular because Ultim exploded. If they can find some other plastics and other colors, I think that's gonna take off. I think stuff like the rose gold PVD on the new Pyrite is going to be another thing. I mean, a PVD coating is going to be a little extra protection. Which one's the better one? DLC? What does that sound? Do you hear that? Is that rain? Holy Christ. Tornado's coming now. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it just started pouring. Good stuff. Does the talking knife have a name? Well, Bladacious will be... I haven't read... Robo's calling the one Bladacious. So they don't yet. Comment. Let me know what you want to name on any of them and which ones we should try to use. Man, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, Blade Walker, you hate Ultim? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Rad. Read my foot. Wait, what? It's the law. What? What did I miss there? Yeah, lose. I did say, did I just go in my shorts? Go in my shorts. Go in my shorts. Directly in my shorts. There's room. Plenty of room. Oh, I just don't even know. I hear OJ's hearse will have a 20 police car escort. They just want to make sure he doesn't get away. Man, these jokes are flying out. It's like people have been working on them, just waiting. Robos, when I read what you've spelled, Bladacious, I don't know. Every time I read it, it made sense and I could understand it. And I think that's kind of what it really comes down to. You spoke or wrote something. I looked at it. It conveyed a message to me. I understood it. Success. Success. Anyway, I wonder how much of a delay we have. In the chat, when you hear me say this, type F. And I'll see how long it takes for that to go through and for this to pop up for someone to type an F. What a jack with my OCD. God, am I on that much of a delay? You said, don't the Civivis look rad? And I said, rad my foot. Then you said, what's that noise? And I said, the heat or the... Okay, Blade, I'm all over the place. Kaleidoscope of Knives just wrote an F. Wow, I have got some delay going. I need to work on my settings and see where my stuff is. I'm going to change the letter. Now, I'm going to say D, right? Someone put a D in the chat. I'm timing it. That's... Yeah, so, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if I'm delayed out a little bit, but I was just curious because what I'm reading right now is actually delayed off, and I said type a D, and I still haven't seen anyone type a D yet. We're still on Fs. There's the D right there. So, God, what am I, like a 10, 15 second delay? Yeah, all right, whatever. Kubi, Phemius. Watch the drop on this. Oh. Something about a knife that's got a great drop. It has an automatic 30-second delay no matter what you do, says Kaleidoscope of Knives. Okay, well, that makes sense. I've never really had much experience with the lives. I'm just seeing what I'm watching other ones, so I don't really get to to know. I want to do another test. Tell me, okay, this might blow out some speakers. It's going to get loud for a moment. Tell me if that sound was a little bit less loud. Or I need to turn that down a little bit. I wasn't typing D's and F's because my kid was talking to me. Knife. On our next installment of Knife Puppet Theater. Yeah, I need to find some curtains. Or do I need to draw some curtains? D is for Dookie. Alright. What do we got going on? 16 of us in here. I got 16 people actually care that I'm just standing here rambling on. We're talking about plants and fish and crap. Not really getting a whole lot done today. Do you know they call this the mini Paragon? This is the mini Paragon. Kaleidoscope of knives. Was that thunder or a fart? If that was a fart, I would probably be bleeding out of my eyes. That wasn't too bad volume-wise. All right, I'll get that all dialed in. I'm not sure why. Because it's saying, you know, save. I save that stuff. And then it's linked to my channel. Why is it not coming through? And yeah, how is this a mini MPG? Miles per gallon in the house. Keep going and going and going. Ever since you were little, you say. I did it all for the Dookie. The what? The Dookie. The what? I haven't listened to Limp Bizkit in a while. There was a couple of years, end of the 90s, where they were pretty good. You know, I can date myself a little bit. I was at Woodstock 99, where Limp Bizkit was part of it, and there was some crazy fires and some fun stuff. But yeah, I was at that concert 26 years ago. Holy moly. That's something. But it was a crazy time. I got some fun stuff. Actually, if you go on HBO, I don't have the timestamp. I'll go save that and kind of get it somewhere. But if you go watch the HBO Woodstock 99 documentary, it's like an hour or so in, you can see me. Although I'm kind of far away and I'm kind of standing there, but it's a really cool shot. My one of my ex was watching it, and we were together when we were there, and she was like, "Yeah, I saw this one shot, and I think it might be you, right?" And I was like, "No way." So it was like, well, you couldn't quite tell. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it is. It kind of looks like it could be me. So I decided to do research. I went back and found my photographs, and they're like negatives and actual photos. Not on a camera, on a phone, but actual paper photos that I took. And started going through them, and I found a picture of me wearing a tank top. And it was like, ooh, well, that guy's got that tank top on, you know? And I'm like, okay, boom. And, well, it's got the necklace. It could be me. But, there's 300,000 people there. Who knows? It might not be me. I found a photo. And that photo had my buddy standing next to me. And he was wearing this brown shirt that had this little thing that was basically right there, okay? Then I found a picture of me standing next to my tents. And then it was like, ooh, there's a blue tent, there's a green tent, there's a purple tent, and there's a blue tent with a yellow stripe. And then I went back to that shot on the documentary, and it was like, oh, look, there's the blue tent, there's the green tent, there's the purple tent, and the blue with the yellow stripe. And there's me, and then there's someone standing next to me with a brown shirt and a little thing right there. It was like, well, done deal. That's Chad, that's me, there's our tents. And it's like, all right, cool. I mean, whatever. Just a documentary from a concert 25 years ago. But to see a photo, like see something of me that I've never seen in my entire life, had no idea the photo was taken by who knows who, and yeah, it was kind of fun. Check it out. Good show. Good show. Metallica was good. I was on trauma in the ER at Vanderbilt Hospital in 03. Really? How about that? That sounds like probably some crazy stories from that. Shannon says, I love the Ontario Rat 2. I own a bunch of them, and they're one of the best EDC user knives ever. But I just got my first Rat 1. Wow, that thing is huge, he says. He says the Rat 1 is huge. How many people have a Rat 1 or a Rat 2? Rat. Model 1. Right there. I need to get used to this. How does it look right there? That lighting actually isn't terrible. Need to kind of work on it a little bit though. If we switch down to here. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan. It's a little stiff. You kind of have to really kind of get in there and really get going on it. But as far as this could be a decent user. It's a large, but I mean that's a big. How long? What are we looking at? Let's find out. Wow, over 8.5. We're looking at almost 8 5/8 for the Model 1. I didn't even realize it was that big. But yeah, people stand by it. It's an older knife. It's quality design. Works pretty good. Like I said, mine's a little stiff, but you can flip it out. It does work. Fook. I love the larger size of the Rat 1. Yep. And Lou says Limp Bizkit isn't the best name for getting the ladies. Yeah, but it seemed to work for him at the time. Robo Stevo took a chick to an Astros game on Valentine's, and a big pooped on me, and my picture was on their website. Bird poop. Oh, and a bird pooped on me, and a picture was on the website. Bird poop and all. Plop and ew. My friend, we were at the state fair, and several of us just hanging out, sitting around, and literally I'm like here, and then he is next to me right here, and all of a sudden we see like it was like, what was that? And we see something on the ground in front of us, and it was like literally this bird shit flew right between us, right on the ground. And we're like, ugh. And he was like, yeah, I think I got hit. And we look on his back, and right on his back, there was like this spot. It was like this big, and it was like just the biggest, wettest goose turd. Ugh. And he just sat there, it's like he didn't know what to do. Like, he just like, wow, got a monster turd on my back. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. What shot do you guys like better? You like looking at me? You like looking at this? You like looking at only this? It's kind of fun to switch back and forth. Do I look too bright? Is this washed out? I'm going to ask all these dumb questions. Everyone's going to be like, we don't care. Talk about more knives. Show me another knife. I want to see another knife. It is a big one. That Rat Model 1 has got some size. I got stuff all out. I keep forgetting I bought stuff. I'm doing some field tests with this thing. Look at that half stop. Boom. Boom. Absolutely ridiculous. Night's Edge apparently is going to marry his if he breaks up with his girlfriend. So Night's Edge is... Where is Night's Edge? He might stop in. But he loves it that much he's going to marry it, huh? Bird poop down on your shoulder, hence why I didn't notice. Ugh. Ugh, Robo. Maybe the air raid signs were warning about incoming bird crap. Air raid! Depends on what you're doing. If you show knives, show the table. If you're just chatting, face. Okay, so we're looking at this knife here. What do you think? Is it good? This one here? Yeah, I'll get the hang of it, and pretty much it won't be a novelty after a while, and then once the novelty wears off, it'll just be kind of a regular thing, and it shouldn't be an issue. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Shannon! Boom. Thumbs up. I appreciate it. Definitely helps out. Channel's been going good, though. I've been having a really fun time. I don't know what I'm at right now. 3960 or something like that. So we're going to hit 4,000 pretty soon. When I get that 4K, I'm probably going to do a live giveaway, audience participation kind of a scenario. So stay tuned. That should be happening pretty soon. I should probably make a video posting about it and getting ready for it, letting people know. Anybody come up with a good rust removal? We've kind of been talking about it a little bit on this one that young Kenman got. I've decided I'm not really going to do too much with this, but I do want to try to like get some of the rust off of there. And so unless I hear something better, it's like a mixture of vinegar and like baking soda or something like that. This is so fun. I won this at a carnival long ago. Robo Stevo, yeah, I got that pocket hatchet. Why wouldn't I? I was looking for stuff for the Scrimshaw project. Speaking of Scrimshaw project, we can talk about that a little bit. But yeah, I went on and was just trying to find. There's a lot of these basic. This is the one I got for the Scrimshaw project. This Trapper. So it's got the nail nick, just kind of like simple knives. These are inexpensive, but they're made with bone handles. And so with that bone handle, you can do some carving, some Scrimshaw action. This is pretty weak sauce. I did talk with some people about some shadows and some stuff I can do to kind of improve on this. So I'm going to go in and add some more lines and kind of clean this up a little bit more. But that's kind of a step that I'm going. I can show you my little spoon. This was my first little test where I kind of did a few little scratches with my name and whatever. And then right here is kind of some of the details I was able to kind of achieve on just a quick little freehand tree drawing. So it's the Scrimshaw is fun. I've got some fixed blades like this little one that I can do on there. Just a bunch of handles that have like the bone handles, the classic kind of like buck looking lockback knives. But I've gotten several of these interesting knives. This is actually a huge... This is really similar to that buck. Who's got that buck? What is it, buck 110 or whatever? I think I should get one probably. I have a video idea that I've been putting off for probably 6 months that I want to do. This is another one from Rough Rider. This one's got a real nice clean boom. The nail nick has the match strikes in it, so it's got that edge so you can strike a match if you're out needing to strike a match, you know. I like to see you do a stream where you shave with the folding hatchet. Blade Walker says I'll get there. Yeah, I'll get there. It's a day at a time. We're having some fun. Give that clip point pyrite. Is that what I heard? Oh, am I just giving away the clip point pyrite that I love? I need to have this in my life. I could just order another one. Maybe do a giveaway. This one's sweet though. Come on. And for what are they at right now? $60. An ADC awesome knife that has great action, button lock, reliable. Plus it's got a PVD coating on it for that price. Come on. Come on. That's rad. It's pretty much the bee's knees. I heard that too, Blades. He said he's giving away the Rose Bowie. Yeah. No way. Get out of here. Get out of here. You guys can... I'll give you this one. This old little Kershaw. Where am I at here? Assisted Kershaw. What is this? The Chive. Dude, I've had this for 20 years. It's not even exactly what it used to look like. Boom. If you can tell, it was one of those ones I let a friend use it and really damaged the tip, and I had to go in and almost reprofile it in a way. So it's got a slightly different shape. But man, this used to be one of those ones I just carry around all the time. But it's turning into another one of those ones that I will use for those fifth pocket carries. Lou, did you see that? Did it work? Maybe. Gotta be subtle. Those little ones though, this little guy, I did the titanium anodize on this as well. Super fun. With these small ones, it's boom, boom, boom. Right? Yeah. Kid stuff. Okay. Fookdoozle says he's got a, wait, okay, I gotta back up here. Yeah, he says he's got a couple different buck 110s. It's a cool knife. Yeah, I should pick one out. Lou, bone scales are nice. Nowadays, most companies use that simia bone. Yeah, the fake bone. It ain't quite the real bone. We're looking for a simulated bone. This is the canoe. The canoe, that actually is real bone. Where is one of the simulated ones? This one is Delron. This is an old timer. This is actually just a classic old timer knife. But it's called Delron. It's kind of like a plastic, and I've actually laser marked some parts that we've gotten in for medical stuff that are made out of that. It kind of feels soft. It's an interesting feel. Blade Walker, wait, it is a good price. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, Fook, no worries. He might already be gone. Maybe you didn't see that right away. I think this one's also a fake thing. Imitation bone. Then I've got the camel bone on this beast hog. This silly thing. Remember when I opened this? It still has oil coming out of it. Had like a gallon of oil in it. I tell you. It's gross. Robo Stevo. Whoa. Rigged. I don't care if I win anything. Just messing. Yeah. I'd like to win the Rusty Pecker. Is that what we're calling this? The Rusty Pecker? I can't give that away. I mean, I've had that. That was literally one of the first knives. It might be the first. I can't remember if I had my Boy Scout knife before that or not. But it's the first fixed blade I've ever had. I got to keep that till I'm rotting in the ground. Robo Stevo says double rigged. Yeah, good magic trick. Thanks, Lou. I got more. I'm not prepared. I guess you don't have to be prepared, but it's always one of those things. It's more fun when I just throw one out there rather than get put on the spot. But yeah, it's fine. That wasn't magic. That was sorcery. There's some stuff. We're gonna have some fun for sure. Did anybody miss this when I pulled that out real quick? Bing. Italian made stilettos. Oops. It's wider this way than it is this way. So my big old meat hands, it's a little bit harder to kind of get a hold of it. I saw this on Blade HQ. It was like $24, but how could you not? How could you not? MPG, hey Kenman, I have Flytanium TI scales that are in desperate need of a design on it. Is it possible? Yeah. Of course it is. So the thing is, MPG, I could anodize that titanium. I could laser mark that titanium. I could anodize it, laser mark removal, anodize it again, and two-tone it. Have I done that yet? Would I be stressed and worried about doing it right? Yes. Let me find, where is my minis? These are in bags because I'm trying not to touch the titanium and keep them real nice. But this was just standard titanium color, right? And then what I did is I did the whole thing in the magenta, then sanded the top, and then did the top in gold. So you can do like a two-tone anodize. But the other cool thing about that is you could do that laser mark. So like, let's say I did a laser mark like this is aluminum. But so let's say I anodize the whole thing magenta, then laser mark removal the magenta, and then anodize it again in like the gold. Then you'll have magenta with gold stripes. Tell me that wouldn't look super cool. One of the guys wants to buy this. I think he's actually, because he's sending me a couple knives to do some custom work on, said he kind of wanted it, and I was like, why not? So I might be selling this Sencut Art Blast. It works really good. I carried it a few times, barely cut anything with it. It's pretty much mint. I did put a little ding on the, I don't know if you can even see that little scratch on there. It's so small, it doesn't even really stick out. But yeah, so that one might be leaving. If so, I'll make sure to give it a once off before I send it out. I got a text from somebody. I can't see it though. That's fine. I don't care. I'm here with you. We're having a good time. Okay, let me get back. Blade Warco will be right back. Googly eyes all over it. Yeah, MPG. We'll just cover it with googly eyes and we'll call it a day. I think that'd be custom. That'd be the coolest custom you could do. Okay, laser etch my name all over her knife. Yeah, I just put Robo Steve-O right on the side. That large knife with the sinew bone looks like the one from Tommy Lee Jones' knife fighting movie. I think it was called The Hunted. It does look like a big hunter, right? Wait, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah. Beefcake. MPG, we have no money in the scales. I wouldn't care if they get ruined. That sounds cool. Wow, MPG. Yeah, email me. Send them out. You got my email? Did you see that earlier? Kenman, Dan Kenman at Outlook. Let's talk. I mean, that would be the one concern I have, is if I haven't done it before, what if I screw it up? That would suck. I've been trying to practice as much as I can, get used to it, get familiar with things, but that's just the reality of it is laser marking is inconsistent. It takes a while to kind of get it figured out, and you got to do tests on the inside and just things like that. Big Bald fell asleep. Sorry I'm late. Dude. Big Bald. Wait. I gotta find a freshie. Yeah, this one's fine. Big Bald. What? Where have you been? We have been worried, sick. Why does that take so long? Yeah, that's what's going on. Anyway, Lou, it's called a tracker design. I think MPG likes anything that's pink and looks edible. Yeah, well, there you go. Thanks, Clint. Love that sheep. Yeah, okay, so Big Bald, what's up? How was your nap? Did you have any good dreams? MPG, no, I don't. We're having fun. But yeah, MPG, that could be really fun. I have been experimenting with titanium. The anodizing part of it is actually very accurate. We can get all the way down, like here's my rainbow colors where I did it, and you kind of slowly remove it as you're going so you can see all the colors that are possible. And so I've gotten pretty good at, or actually the colors, the science behind the colors is actually pretty easy. It's you set it where you want it to go. Once it gets there, you take it out, you're good to go. But it's so accurate that you can do transitional colors. Like this one here. So if you look at, see how it's blue, right? I don't know if I can get the transitional color to work. Basically, it also turns purple. Look where my index finger is down here. You see where that reflection is? It's more purple right over there, right when it's like that at that angle. So at the right angles, this will turn There it sort of wants to go. Oh, there, the left side's kind of purple. But yeah, you can actually dial it in to get a transitional. So where's my thing? And so in these colors here, right when it's shifting from the magenta to the blue, you yank it out. And so you get it out of there right at that moment, you get a little bit of both. Fookdoozle's back. Okay, I am missing a few in the chat. Blade Walker, Dan, is that an L and W? Which one? I apologize. L and W? Probably not. What's an L and W? That big fixie, I mean. This one? I'm just kind of going back, double check. But this, if this is the one you're talking about, this is the Buck 119. With this fattest handle on planet Earth. Look at that. I absolutely love it. The handle is just ridiculous. It's just huge. MPG, I will email you. Yeah, do it. We'll send them out. We'll figure it out. I will charge you pretty much nothing to do it. It'll be fun. Don't tell everyone. I'm at a stage right now where I'm hooking it up. If we get a chance to work on something, I'd rather do it. See if we can come up with something good. But yeah, like I said, that's the thing that worries me is like just being able to get it right and then not screw something up and then destroy it. That would suck. But Blade Walker, if this is what you're talking about, yeah, Buck 119. Like shape 2 Clint, but I know how affected it is. Yeah, sometimes the shape on that other one, it's ridiculous. Like, is it right? Yeah. This is probably a little bit more what you need to do. Jason Voorhees approved. I love blue. It'd be cool to see it in different colors. Yeah, as far as the laser mark would be something that we'd have to dial in and kind of work on. The anodizing would be super easy. Like I could anodize it, and that's the thing. They probably use really good titanium, and if they use good titanium, the color is going to come out sick. It's going to look awesome. So, yeah, I'd be honored to do it. It'd be fun. Fook had to promise the kids a car to get them to sleep. Yeah, Hot Wheels cars, Robo Stevo's Buck 19 has dispatched a fair share of wild hogs in its day. Really? That sounds fun. You go hog hunting with a buck. Yeah, well, I say it in the live. Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to get hooked up? I'll tell you what. Why is this? Yeah, sometimes these buttons don't work. You want to get hooked up? Take advantage of someone when they're starting early and they're just like doing it out of the sheer joy of it before they get completely burned out and then decide they don't want to do it as much anymore. Right now, I'm easy. I'm easy. Yeah. I have done a few custom things for some people, and I've sold some of the ones that I've done, and I've sold them for less than or close to what I paid for it. I haven't marked anything up as far as like the custom work and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not going to be in the permanent habit of doing that. It is time. I've done a couple laser marks for people where I might have spent a couple hours on it, and if you paid me minimum wage, a couple hours, what is that, 25, 30, 40 bucks? Well, they didn't pay me that much for it. So, and I'm not blaming, I'm not putting anyone down at all. I have chosen to take care of it, and I like doing it. To me, this is a project more than a job, or this isn't a job. This is fun. To me, this is fun. I love knives. Talking to people about knives, looking at knives, getting ideas from others about knives. Rad. Are you not entertained? Got some people texting me here. But yeah, it's real. This is super fun, and like I said, my plan going forward is to continue and just keep enjoying it. And if I'm not enjoying it, then I don't know if I'd want to keep doing it. But I do love knives, and I try to set some goals for myself. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I here? The reality is I want to be in the knife world. I am an artist. I like designing things. I like making things. I like doing projects. And why not combine that with something I love? I used to dye a lot of discs, like Frisbees. Do I have any of those lying around? I showed those last time. But that was where I got into dyeing stuff. And because I'd done it, I had all the stuff. Someone was like, oh, well, do you know that you can dye some pocket knife scales? And which knife was it? I'd already had 2 or 3 G10 knives that I was like, well, I could do it to this. And so then I tried it, and next thing you know, I'm doing it a bunch, and then started doing some laser marks with it at work, and it's been going. It's been great. Who's showing up? Like the bull tusk. Yeah, Big Ball, this bull tusk is sweet. Such a cool knife. Super fun. Renee Ramon is in the house. What is up, Renee? Thanks for stopping in. Jealous of your Ultim Titius. Tried getting one today but missed out. Is it sold out? Oh, shit. Here we go, swearing. Getting demonetized. I don't even... Yeah, whatever. You know what's funny, though? Once you make partner and you actually start making money, there's little dollar signs by every single video, every single short. All of them are there. I can go on there and say, oh, what is it? It's funny how some of them work, because it's one of them will get hits, another one won't. But like one of the best ones was like the Sencut Acumen Deep Dive has made like $1.80 or something like that. And so it's like it literally breaks it down into, yeah, I mean, how cool is that? Clint's got to run. Have a good one, everyone. Hey, Clint, thanks for coming in this crazy chaos today that is me, and this button that I have to hit it 3 times for it to go. I don't know. Maybe I'm not lined up and it's not seeing it. Whatever. But yeah, it's going to be a weekly thing now. I will try to be organized, have some more ideas of stuff that I do want to do, and I will be doing some projects for sure. There's no doubt we'll be doing some full dye projects start to finish, doing some custom stuff, taking things apart, working on things, showcasing new knives like the Pyrite. This thing is so cool. Loving it more and more every minute. But yeah, have a good night, Clint. Got my first button lock, has a tiny bit of button stick. How is the best way to lube out the stick and maintain a button lock system, Shannon? Well, the first thing I would do is get the knife like this, right here where that button is. You can see where the button is there when it's closed. You see that going in and out right there? That spot that's going in and out, put a drop of oil directly on that. Right on there, and then kind of go like this, mess around with it. Sometimes that spring doesn't sit right and it kind of feels funny. Sometimes it'll work in over time. I had one that kind of stuck, and then I I took it apart to do the dye project. When I put it back together, no stick whatsoever. It worked fantastic. But sometimes just getting a little bit of oil in there where that spring is, it allows it to kind of have a little more viscosity, if you will. And that might help it out a little bit. But sometimes that's all you need is just a little bit of oil. And sometimes it could be, and I'm not going to say because you never know, but every once in a while you get one that just got some stick and it doesn't feel quite the same. What was it? I was looking at QSPs when I was in Texas. And one of the ones I was looking at, the button felt kind of weird, and it like kind of was crunchy, and I like, I don't know. And then he grabbed another one and handed that same model to me, but just another one, and it was smooth as butter. So each knife is still individual, and once in a while you're going to get one that's just a little tight. One time you'll get one that's really loose, or just kind of make some squeaks or whatever it does. And you know, throw that oil in there, sit on the couch and open it and close it and kind of try to work it in, and it might loosen up. But like I said, throw that oil in there first and that might be all you need. I said a lower standard, Fook. Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to drop them standards, Lou. Renee says it's sold out on WMK. Yeah, you know, welcome to our world. Stuff sells out quick. What was it that went on sale earlier today? The Chupacabra looked like a cool new knife. It's like $250. That thing sold out less than an hour, I think it was. Thinking about just doing clip, but then let me look some stuff to get an idea. We'll see if you can do it. Yeah. Katie K, can you laser pictures, for example, on a loved one on the scales? Yes. Yes. Have I gotten it to successfully work? I don't have any examples right now. I will bring one home. But I have chunks of metal that I use at work, and we've been doing some examples. It would probably work on titanium. Definitely would work on like a steel handle like this. I don't know as far as the coating might screw it up if you just try to go over the black coating. Excuse me. What I would say is if it was this one, I would do like a removal, like a square or a rectangle removal, and then put the photo into that removed area, and then it should work. But if you were to do something like steel like this, we have a perfect surface area. So you get a full gray... Oh. Maybe look... Sorry. I was talking about this, and I was looking at my wrong camera. I was looking at the camera. That camera. Anyway, yes, the black coating, you would want to remove that, like remove a rectangle right there, and you could put that photo on there. But something like this that's just steel, we could get that nice grayscale pattern on there, and you could get all those shades and those details. And so it is going to be a black and white photo, but you can still get, I did one with a picture of my nephews and their dog, and the dog kind of disappears. But you guys hear those clicks on my phone, probably. The dog didn't really focus very well, but their faces actually turned out really good. So I'm going to work on that. I'll show you guys some examples pretty soon, and we're going to do some more photo realistic kind of stuff in the future. So I'm excited for that for sure. Blade Walker MPG, is your email on your channel description? Hey, I have a steel handle pyrite, so you may get that. Yeah, you know, that's the one thing I did, the pyrite. My original black pyrite that I used for all my unboxings and stuff, I had the laser marked lightning bolt on it. I sold it, but I have the settings for just this standard metal black that work good. So I'm already kind of half dialed into that. So if you have pyrites, we're already halfway there. Yeah. All right, we're caught. I am caught up. What are we looking at? 14 of us in here. Hasn't been too crazy. Who is on... Has anyone else done some streams on here? I've been on OBS, set some stuff up. I'm trying to figure out why my alerts don't work. Especially when it says that they do. I don't know. A little frustrating. I've almost got everything kind of set up though, so it's we are getting there. We are getting there. Let's look at a couple of these weird ones that I haven't. I gotta keep, this is just gonna stay out all night. Because why wouldn't it? Theme of the day. Couple more of these camel bone handles. With that Damascus, tell me, look at how thick that handle is. Super cool. I'm barely live in real life. I haven't done anything on YouTube. Beaver Baron in the house. Beefer Baron. Hey guys, what is happening, Beefer? What you been doing tonight? Ooh, look at that Irium webcam. Get out of here. Maybe later. Trying to tell you, buy some stuff. What does everyone think of these? As far as a lockback knife goes, solid, pops out, got a Damascus. It's thick, chunky. Look at the size of that handle. Those little cuts in there. Ugh. Fred the Lug. What's up, Fred? What have you been up to tonight? Welcome to the... I don't know what you call this. You call it... I dyed my hair for Halloween. Not last Halloween, but the Halloween before. So if you see from here down, that's how much I've got since. And if you look, I have no grays. And because it's dyed and it's growing back in, you can see it all growing back in. No grays. Lucky me. Living the dream right here. Here's another one. Ah! Get back down. Come on. That must not be. Yeah. Both from the same company. It's got that camel bone. Got a nice kind of a look to it. I like these. I'm not really into the lockbacks as much, but like I said, I was looking for stuff for that Scrimshaw project, and a couple of these just turned out really cool. To be really cool, and I'm excited to try some stuff with them. All right, what does that say? Maintain. I'm too rad in real life to get on YouTube. Can't afford the stalkers. Can't afford them stalkers and whatnot. Tell you what. Yeah. I don't stream, contribute nothing to society except the inefficient exchange of carbon dioxide for oxygen. And get a couple plants. Even yourself out. Beefer Baron making spaghetti. Got me a Kershaw, Bel Air, and a Best Tech Slash today. First thoughts, impressions? You like them? Happy with it so far? I know you got to carry it around and stuff, but anything like pop out right away like, ooh, this feels awesome, or what's up? Fred the Lug spending some time with family. That's always the thing. I lived in California I actually grew up in Minnesota. Moved out to California. I was out there working in restaurants and bars and some nightclubs for about 8 or 9 years. And long story short, my sister started getting ready to pop out some kids. And I kind of wanted to be around, and you know, family is important. And yeah, if you spending time with family, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. My dad and I went and saw Dune 2 when I was a kid, and the original Dune came out. I wasn't old enough to watch this movie, but my dad was like, I read this book, it's really good, we're going. And I went. And so then when the new one came out, we went and saw Dune 1 and enjoyed it. And then now Dune 2 just came out, and we went. I went and met up with him a couple of weeks ago, and we went, and it's fun. And yeah, what I'm getting at, family is important. Spend time with family as much as you possibly can. They're great, and they're part of you. Fred the Lug, hello Blade Walker. Welcome to Thunderdome. That's almost accurate. That's almost accurate. Should I change the photo once in a while? I could get a Thunderdome photo up there. Busted deal, spin the wheel kind of a thing. 2 men enter. Uh-oh. 2 knives enter. You guys hear what I'm thinking? Guys hear what I'm thinking? Two knives have entered the fight. I will win this fight. No way. I am a bigger knife and I will destroy you. Not in this Thunderdome, dude. Yes? No? Am I insane? Probably. Yeah. I think Thunderdome kind of style fight off. We could have like a comparison type of a thing. They could argue about why they're better than the other one. Something like that. Fook's got to go. Fook, thank you so much. I'm going to double check if you were my first. You broke that. I'm sorry. No filter. But yeah, Fook, you're going to get some stuff in the mail from me soon. That's going to be great. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Have a great night with the family. Beaver Baron likes them camel bones. Yeah, they are cool. You know, I am excited to get in the scrimshaw. Long story short, with the scrimshaw is it is intense. It's wait, hold on, Fook. I'm gonna have to call it for. Oh yeah, that was the one I didn't see. He'll shoot me an email. Thanks, Fook. Yeah, scrimshaw is real. I love doing stuff and being artistic, but sometimes things require a little bit more. You know, you have to focus, you have to be attentive, you have to hold your hand and get a good line and stuff, and you have to have the right mood. Like I used to paint a lot, and if you really want to, you have to be in that set, and you have to be like, today's the day, and like I just gonna look at stuff and stare at it, and then all of a sudden that day of inspiration comes, and then boom, you hit it. And I've kind of been struggling with that with the scrimshaw, because it is intensive and it takes some work, and then recording it and showing it, I'm gonna have to do like time lapses or something. And I've had so much other content that I've been working on and doing that it kind of got. Yeah. Does that make sense? That makes sense at all? Want to talk about plants some more? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Have a good. All right. Robo Stevo, I'll give you $20 for that Bel Air beefers. Love the action on both. Super good, Beefer says. So yeah, I might have to check those out. I'm always looking for new knives on the channel, everyone. You watch the channel, you know. Because I'm not sponsored, I have to search and I have to figure out what it is I want, what I want to look at next, and what's the hot new thing. I mean, sometimes it's fairly easy. Holy crap, I got stuff all over the place. It's fairly easy when you've got, like, you know, this just came out. I knew I needed it. I wanted it since Blade Show Texas. It's simple. But I'm on there looking and, like, checking out companies. What was the newest company that I just got one from? Trevisa? Trevisa. Have I done that unboxing yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Probably not. But yeah, Trivisa is a new one that I'm working on getting, checking out. Here it is. It's a small one. There's a larger Trivisa that I want to get, but this little guy, pretty cool. I'm excited to check it out. Another new company though. Who's got some Trivisa? Let me know which ones I should check out, and I will. Blade Walker's been thinking about the Bel Air himself. Don't wear your hockey mask in the delivery room. I wear my hockey mask everywhere. Funny story. I've got a box over there with 60 full-size Jason hockey masks right now. Why do I need 60 of them? I need 60 of them, that's why. Truth facts. It's real. Beefer. I bet that bad boy is like almost 300. Yeah. Knife Puppet Theater is gonna be a thing. I might have to get on it even harder. If you got any good ideas, Big Bald Guy Master Blaster, you know it. You ended up on KPT on a cliffhanger. Add in a fixed blade judge. Fixed blade judge. Robo, who makes the judge? Kaleidoscope of Knives got to go. Have an awesome night, everyone. My eyelids are starting to double the feature. Starting the double feature early. Great job getting the dual cameras up and running, Kenman. Thank you, Kaleidoscope of Knives. Appreciate it. It's only going to get crazier from here, I promise. Big bald guy. Welcome to the gas station, my man. I am sorry that these aren't working. This is not going to be your name, but I'll go ahead and do it. Imagine that right there says Big Bald has become a member. He's a gas station member, guys. That's real. You know what the gas station member is. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah. Get that Bowie out of here. What is that? This is the one. This is the one everyone wants. Everyone loves. Dragon scales on the blade. It's the coolest thing you could ever get. Assisted opening. Dragon of Death. Thank you so much, Big Bald Guy. I really appreciate you. I made a video for when people become members. I don't know if it tells you to watch it or you have to go find it or what. Let me know. But that video, it says, thank you for becoming a member. Email me here and I will send you a little care package with some stickers and stuff like that, welcoming you to the family. I appreciate you. Let's have some fun. Blade Walker, the Bel Air is $160 on Amazon. So yeah, $20, right? That sounds right. $20 is $20. MPG, I just emailed you, Kenman. Thank you. We will talk. Looks like we'll do some anodizing and maybe some laser marking on those scales. That sounds great. Beaver Baron, I won my Bel Air from a dose of Drew. A dose of Drew. Isn't that crazy? It's like words, but when they're all together, you can't read it. From a dose of Drew. Woohoo! So I wasn't sure the price. That's cool. Winning knives is great. I'm sitting there. We're sitting there looking at a black screen. I don't know. I don't know. Kaleidoscope's taken off. Damn, Lou, where'd you get that arm? That's cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Lou's got that. I have to get my emojis going. I apologize I don't have those up yet. I guess only the members can use them anyway, but I'm working on it. I am working on it. Blade Walker. I got a couple Travisas. They're good. Beluga is real good one, but it's big. So Trevisa has a Beluga because Petrified Fish also has a Beluga, which is really cool. Oh, God. Am I going to keep doing that? I got to pay attention to which screen is which screen. But yeah, Beluga from Petrified Fish. So it's interesting because I'm finding, we just were talking about this, I was with someone else, that okay, so here's the Petrified Fish Beluga, and apparently Trevisa has a Beluga, but for some reason, when Ben from NAFS wanted to make the Sendy, he wanted to call this the Cedar with the cedar plank texture on it, but another company had already called their knife the Cedar, so he wasn't able to use the name Cedar for this because it was already used. But here we are. Here's another example of a Beluga from two companies, and I know there's other names of other companies. So what's the deal? Is it something where it's like the company fills out a form? Wow, my focus is terrible. The company, I'm all blurry. That was weird. But yeah, do they have to decide like, oh no, we want the rights to that name, or they don't get the rights to it, and then they just let everyone? I don't know. I'm curious though. Okay. So yeah, you got the Beluga. Yeah, any other ones from Trevisa though? I wish I remember the name of the one I was looking at, and I'm gonna get it pretty soon. It looks super cool. Oh, like the Judge on the Wall, a British overseer. Yeah, we could put a little judge up there. Maybe I could put a little judge right here. I could 3D print a little judge or something. I don't know. There's so many silly things we could come up with. It's only the beginning. The mermaid is kind of expensive now, says Beaver Baron. What was the original price of the mermaid? Is it like $50? Something like that? I can smell the diesel. Gas station, delicious. I like the mermaid, but not for the prices they're charging, especially with that hot spot at the bottom of the... Oh, I'm not a fan of hot spots. Big Bald's got to go. Dinner bell's ringing. Catch you later. Hey, Big Bald. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Email me. I will send you some stuff. And it's only going to get crazier and more fun from here. I promise. I promise. I don't even... Ugh, I've got so many silly ideas and things. I'm a scatterbrained person, and I love it. I can't wait to share some of this stupid stuff with you. No knives on the table. Couple similarities. You guys see this one? Oh, yeah. All right, Big Bald has got to go. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to give Dewey a thumbs up and call it a night later. Robo as well. Thanks for coming in, Robo. It was great hanging out. MPG, the miles per gallon has to go put those kids down. How many kids you got to throw down? Got a whole pile of them? Yeah, get those kids to bed. It's 8:10 here. What time is it? Do you know where your children are? The bionic arm is for the cool people. Yeah. Thanks for coming, MPG. I look forward. I'll read your email. We'll talk, and maybe we'll do some fun stuff. We probably will. We probably will. These mini knives. Who's excited for the mini knife shootout that I'm going to do? Ooh, look. What is this? That is use. Yeah, it might just be a little bit of tape. But I definitely use some of these knives. Which one hasn't made the table? Only about 90 of them. Put the Demco up there. Yeah, this die. Did I post the final rebuild of this yet? I don't even remember. It's a cool knife though. It was a little bit chaos, but you can see the pattern sticks out a lot more now that the die is there. It's a fairly good fade. I was a little mad that it kind of started popping a little hard. I had some problem with my blue. I think I'm going to throw that blue away and just buy some new stuff. I'm not sure. You got a liquid die. You have water added to it, and somehow it started getting chunky. I don't know if I don't know. I really don't know exactly what happened. Let's get the Prado back out. We didn't even talk about the Prado earlier. Prado I have some issues with. I love the Prado. I think it's cool. It's a great blade. It's got some good action. I didn't really like the handle options that they gave, so I ended up going with the wood. And then this wood, it's just so flat, and then you can see the milling texture. That milling texture takes me out of it. When you look at a chunk of wood, it looks like it's wood. It's very natural feel and look to it. Where is that other one? Like this. It looks like they just sanded that down off of the tree, and it just looks fantastic. But this, because it has those mill lines that are like vertical and horizontal, it makes it look fake. I love the pattern or the wood grain. The grain on the wood, very cool. Pattern from the mill, I don't like. It should be more rounded and smooth and sanded like just soft wood, and I would love it. I would think it's much better. Or to top it off, make it even better, make this Ultim. Just do this in Ultim. I know some of you don't like Ultim, but I'll tell you, liner. Right? And so then when you close it, you can see the blade contrasting against that liner. Very cool. Well, this, you've got your silver blade. If you look in there, black liner. So if this was Ultem, you'd be able to see through it. It's a large chunk of Ultem that would be able to showcase it nicely. And boom, if you were to do it with like the Titus with those ridges, imagine that texture, that color, that see-through, but on this knife right here, knocked out of the park and be a win. Be a win all the way around. Loser. Mini knives are awesome. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm not gonna, we can talk about doing the video. I'm gonna do that mini knife shootout pretty soon. Demco. I'm gonna keep that right over here. Okay. Boom. Boom. Kaisers. Kaiser. Urban Bowie. Mini October. Banish. Mini Sheepdog. My face is in the way. Just put them in the corner. Alright, some more. I can do the mini Pyrites, of course. Why not? Who asked about this? Was that Robo? I'll have to go back and look. I'm going to have to put this on. Just trying to fill the frame. Oh, here's that Travisa. Like I said, I don't think the unboxing has come out yet, but I'll be doing that one very soon. This one's old, this old Kershaw, but you know, I mean, why not? A Kershaw, it's a nice, I mean, look, patent. Kershaw. Little Ken Onion design from way back in the day. And am I not, what am I missing? I mean, obviously I can do the bad boy right there. I feel like I had a couple more. I guess the squirrel is a smaller one too. Oh, and that concept accipiter. But I took that one apart. We're doing a laser mark on that one pretty soon. But yeah, as you can see, these are all recent purchases. Well, mostly recent purchases. Here's the Concept Mini Corvid Cleaver. Tell me this guy isn't the coolest. But yeah, like the small knives, gonna be that small knife shootout pretty soon. Ken promotes Ultem so much, I feel like he's payola from the manufacturer. You know, I invented Ultem. I was a little baby boy, and I was like, you know what? I peed into a container, like, man, threw it in the freezer. Genius. Born. Oh, God, get me out of here. Get me out of there. Yeah, you know, everybody's got their thing. I feel like Tri-State loves the Ultem. He loves the PP, too. There's a lot of people that love it, and I like yellow. I have a lot of yellow. My putters for when I disc golf are yellow. Excuse me. I have several things I can't think of offhand. Yellow is a color that I enjoy, and so when you were like, ooh, when I saw my first Ultem, I was like, oh, yeah. A, it's yellow. B, it looks cool. It's see-through. The Hectare is a rad knife. Now, this is kind of an interesting yellow. Not Ultem, of course. G10 with a little bit of a yellow. This is my new Concept Main Street. Actually liking it quite a bit. My brain. On Amazon. Yeah, I can't remember the company. It's kind of one of those generic kind of companies, but this is, it's like I said, it's called like the SW701. It's got quality titanium handle, which I know because we did the anodizing on it and we were able to do the check, and like you basically, you'll know the quality of the anodizing shows through with the quality of the titanium. So it's good titanium. It's an S35 VM or blade. So S30, I mean, it's tiny, you know, but this little chunk, super cool. I ended up buying like 3 of them. This one here, I don't want to touch it. I'll just only touch the blade. But same one, I did the anodizing. So I did it anodizing in magenta, covered the whole thing in magenta, then sanded the top, and then did it again up to gold. And so I'll have them away pretty soon. That's kind of why I'm keeping them nice. But this one's the one I kind of carry around. It's a nice fifth pocket. And because it's just little, it's great because it's got a nice little feel. You cut your boxes or do what you need to do with it. And I believe the part about you peeing in the bottle. Well, you know, I do things. I do things. You're on that road trip, you're like, I don't feel like stopping, man. Just get a pee bottle and I could keep driving. I can't stop once I start. I can't stop once I start. It stings. See, how fun is this? Ta-da. And I'm back. Or if I like need to go to the bathroom. Who was here at the beginning? A couple of you? I did the old, my intro when I used to fly drones a lot. Let's just watch this for a half a second. What's anybody know about this? Close. Did I get cut off? Hey, nah. Did we cut out there? Why is that? What happened? Can you guys hear me? Am I still live? Are we not back though? Okay, I'm back. Am I back? Why does this? Night's Edge. What's up, Night's Edge? Loser. Okay, so I'm back. All right. Did it go to my drone video at all? Because I clicked it into my drone video, which is my intro video, and it looked like it maybe it booted me off of my boom. I don't know. But I'm good. It was refreshing on my end, so I thought. Looks good now. Sorry I missed it. Wait. So are we out? Are we not currently going? YouTube. Close that. Live. Okay. Someone type below. Are we live? Is this working? It must be. I apologize. Oh yeah. Anyway. I apologize. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are on. I'm going to turn my volume off of that. I told Splitting Slices, howdy Kenman, first time visiting one of your live streams. You are 5x5 video audio for me. 5x5? What does that mean? Alright, well, okay. So we are good. I am going to... That works. Jimmy Crow! Trying to fix my stuff. I think I hit something that paused my stream. Made me upset, or made something upset. Are we good? All right. I think I fixed it. Nothing wrong with okay, so sorry to bail out of the live stream for a bit from Jimmy. LOL, well then. Night's Edge, what have you been up to tonight? Do you do anything fun? Working on some stuff? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm live. I would imagine I am. Both your cameras were functioning, now you just have face view up. Okay. Okay. Alright. So that works. I can go back to this. I can go back to this. Yeah, that was my bad. I was like, I figured I'd just show you my intro video real quick, and I think I might have had something linked to that like stops the stream. Yeah. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Jimmy has been sending me some cool pics of some custom stuff that he's been doing. Jimmy, what was it that you did to that handle again where it had like all the little marks across it? It was very cool. Very cool stuff. Almost as cool as this. Double camera views, minimum face view. Alright, so Splitting Slices, giving the full commentary. It's working. I'm not going to move that stuff, but I've got this, and I can go like this. And then we can grab some of these and be like, oh, not this one. Definitely not that one. That is definitely one to remember. This one works for sure. Ah! I'm losing my mind. On the next installment of Knife Puppet Theater, we will see many of the new players in our game. I don't know. I might have problems. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm working on some stuff though, like I said, for the stream, everybody, and I do appreciate all of you tuning in and dealing with me and my issues. I can't even get it down onto this other one. I did make some sounds. This is just me. This isn't someone actually giving me a donation. This is me doing a test. Flushy. I took that photo of that toilet myself. Want to see it again? Flushing your money away, right? I think some costumes would really enhance Knife Puppet Theater. Costumes, googly eyes, throw the ideas at me. We're going to try some silly stuff. We're going to have some fun. So stay tuned for that. There's the answer. Okay, Jimmy, double acid etched a pattern, then stonewashed it. Jimmy, in the future, I'm going to try to have this set up so that I can share screen. I didn't get this share screen part set up yet. But I'm going to be able to do that, so then I can go ahead and bring up like an email or a photo or whatever, and then I could show that off or something to like that effect. But yeah, he did a double acid etched pattern on it. So it kind of has like, where's my laser mark with the bricks? Oh my God. I have knives all over the place. Should be right there, or in that pile over there. Anyway, imagine he had these random kind of brick marks across the piece. It looks good. It looks really cool. I'm interested in. I'm gonna hit Jimmy up for some info. Maybe try something similar to that myself. I love projects. And any type of project where you're doing something with your hands or making something or changing something, I love process. And yeah, anybody's got some cool ideas we can do with some knives. I'm going to cut a fuller hole in this one, I think. I've got the capabilities to do that. Maybe some milling type action or whatever, but I feel like this one, that space right there, we could just make a small little hole. Now, do I make a circle hole or a slight oval? It wouldn't be an oval quite that big, but I could make, kind of like slightly more ovular, if you will. But if I'm holding it like this, put my finger right there, you can see there's space. Here, let me do this. Right? And so right where my finger is, I could pop that hole in there and make that flick out work just a little bit easier. What do we think? Should we put a little hole in that? That'll be something to try. I'm a flicking hole guy. Look at them all. If I go through, I could line up all my knives and how many of them have a hole in them. Who is it doesn't like those huge? Lou, was it you saying something about this one? Size of the hole in there. I love a huge flicking hole. I mean, why wouldn't you? Come on. You never explained the one errant brick near the liner lock groove on the knife you lasered. Oh, now, where in the hell is that knife? I got knives in so many places, and I tried to organize them. Hold on here. Something to look at. Man, that one should stick out like a sore thumb, too. So, oh, ta-da! There it is. There it is. All right. So, I made the pattern. We took it apart. I made the pattern, and we did this side. Okay? Turned out nice. Then, because that angle goes this way, and I wanted to do the other side to make it look the same. Did I forget what? Forgot to switch the cams. Oh, we're here. We're here. Okay. So, I did this side, angle's facing this way. I want to do this side, I want the angle facing that way. So the design that I made, I took the design and then mirrored it so that instead of the lines going this way, they're now going this way. So all I did was mirror it. Then I grabbed it, I lined it up, and then we marked it. So I'm not sure, because what happened is each one of these is considered like a shape. So it goes around the shape, goes around the shape, goes around the shape, does them all. Well, it's called a hatch. So like you make shapes and you want to fill in that shape and have it be solid, you would then click that shape, hatch it, and then save the file like that. Well, I didn't do that. All I did was flip it and then hit mark, and somehow one square decided to hatch out and be solid. It also happened to be in a spot where it literally kind of points to the liner lock. So in a way, it doesn't really seem out of place. Although one of them in the middle could be an interesting look as well. This ended up turning out to be a really cool knife. It's got some great action. Issue I have with it is it's that frame lock. So if I go to do the flip out, my thumb is naturally resting on that space. And so it's a little bit harder to do. But it's a great knife. It's got some really good action. It looks cool. What does this have? A 14C28? Good blade steel. Nice looking. But yeah, I don't know how the hatch happened in that spot, but it did. And at that point, it was too late, you know, marked it, and there it is. So I was like, I'm not sure how it ended up like that. It was on the file. Had I paid attention, looked at the file, I literally flipped it, moved it, set it up, hit mark. Wasn't worried about it. Seeing that this side, because I'm pushing against the back. So it just gets weird sometimes. So I'm not a huge fan of the frame locks, but they are cool. It's a cool knife. So yeah, that's the brick story. I'm not sure why. It's still pretty cool. I'm not mad at it. So I thought you were incorporating a single imperfection to honor God, like those Persian rug makers who intentionally weave in an imperfection. That's a thing? I guess that's a thing. I'm not aware of it, but yeah, it's a lucky brick. It's a lucky brick. Makes you happy. Does all the things. You know what's crazy? I'm new to this. As you can see, I'm new to this. I haven't. Yeah, I'm. This is new. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna get it figured out. I promise. But it's fun, and my system is working, but I'm working out the kinks, still building, still coming up with some ideas, but I will get there. And if you have any input, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm always looking for new projects. I'm always looking for new knives, especially new knives. If you get something that's cool, you like it, it's a company I haven't checked out, tell me about it, please. I do a lot of research. I'm always looking at what's out there, trying to see what the new stuff is, what's cool, what draws my eye in, makes me interested in it. And you know, like when you see something that just got that look, you know, like that Demco look. I need to get an upgrade on my 80 20.5. I mean, this knife is excellent, but doesn't have the big pivot. I've got this ugly gray G10. It's got an AUS 10 blade. I mean, get the sweet blade, get the titanium, get that larger pivot. I want it, but it's one of those $300, $400, $500, $600 knives that I can't just go out and buy at any time. Splitting slices, just curious, what modifications have you done, if any, to the Sheepdog XL? I need to still get, okay. I do not have a Sheepdog XL, so none. None. But I could tell you this. I have this Sheepdog Mini right here, and it's a start. So I could do something with this. This has got a really nice sound to it. I just noticed Kaiser posted something about the Sheepdog. They're like, which one do you love? And they posted them all. There's like, this has probably got more variants than any other knife out there, huh? A lot of different Sheepdogs. I like it. I want to get one of the bigger ones. I've been looking at them. Let me know which model I should check out because there are so many. What's the other one that looks all like this? The Towser. Very similar looking knife. I'm interested in the Towser as well. Towser has like one with like a red micarta handle. But modifications, something to this, what would I do? I don't know. I could laser mark it, but with those marks, those in there, it kind of limits. You can't put a pattern across that, or you could, but it might look strange. Or maybe I could just remove out of those, or remove above it and leave that, or I could do something different. But I don't know. Loser. I bet you could mousse your hair into an oppressive faux hawk. I've done this. Okay. Like, I've got, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I could do it. We could make something happen. Maybe I'll try it for one of the lives. Do my hair up all weird. What was it? I went as a kind of a punk for Halloween one year. You know, wear like the black leather with patches pinned all over it and little studs sticking out. And I had like the dog collar and the leather wrists and I took a big white sheet on my back that said, Sex Pistols, anarchy, all the stuff. And then I had a mohawk straight up, and it was a foot tall mohawk. It looked pretty cool. Surprise us on the next stream. Yeah, maybe I'll just take one and just have it be just annoying the whole time. You're like, yeah, so today we're going to talk about this. It's annoying hair. I could change the colors of these. They're cheapo lights, but I could change the color of them. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to work on it. I do have, like I said, different backgrounds I could set up over there, and I've got a whole bunch of Hoyas and different plants in my fish room. We could go in the fish room. Yeah, got a couple interesting backdrop kind of areas too, I think. It feels like I could set up quite a few different things in this area. Have you seen the Sidewinder knife by Craig Hill? It looks interesting. I have not. And I'm not set up to look at stuff right now. I'm going to make a mental note, and I'm going to look that up. Mutz Tumbo! When did you slip in here? Or have you been here for a while? Mutz Tumbo. No, you've been here for a while. I'm losing my brain. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm going to look that up, though. Sidewinder knife by Craig Hill. What's it look like? I just want to look it up now. When I retired in 2014, I said I would never cut my hair again. Then the shingles hit and left me with permanent damage. Had to cut it. Yeah, Jimmy. Well, you're retired. That's something that people strive for. So, someone wants to grow out hair. Everyone wants to retire, How's retirement going? My dad retired like 3 times. He literally... I think I'm going to be like him. He, started installing garage doors. Like, I was like, what? That's just out of nowhere. Was doing that for a while, and then ended up working at a brewery, kind of hanging out with the younger guys at the bar. But you know what I mean? You retire and you start doing stuff and living for yourself and having some fun, but you still want to do some things. And so it's like, he's like, oh, well, I still want to work. I still want to do a couple things here and there. And I don't know. I might work forever for all I know. If I could be working for myself, that's what's up. That is what's up. Jimmy, do you have a full head of hair, or were you sporting the bald ponytail look? It just starts here, or like it starts here, and then you go like this. Yeah, I could probably make that look work. Look like a comb over. My God, I got a lot of hair, huh? When you start looking at it on camera, you start realizing, do I look like I should be in a band? That's the one thing I get more than anything. It's like, oh, are you in a band? Let's play guitar to get along here. I do play guitar. I've been playing guitar since the late 80s. Yikes. Am I any good? I'm okay. I like to have fun. But that's fine. For the next stream, you should show up in a tuxedo for no reason. Yeah, I gotta change it up, you know. I was all fancy with this today, and I'm wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Man, look at how nice that rose gold looks, though. Dude, look at the drop. Just drops and makes it to close, pretty much. I love it. I love it. The comb over looks fantastic. Should be all on your thumbnails. What do you guys think? I started putting photos of myself in my thumbnails. Someone was like, "Oh, I heard that's what it takes. You start putting your photo in the thumbnails, and boom, 10,000 views just like that." Maybe. I don't know. It's fun. I like doing a little editing and messing around, and the crazy stuff you can do on your phone that would have taken me hours on Photoshop is now simple. So there's that. Let's go ahead and do this. Split. Splitting slices. Thanks, Katie K. Gonna cut out for a break before TKJ at 10. Ooh, TKJ at 10. Go check that out. Jimmy had a great ponytail, he says. I believe it. I believe it. The comb over should be definitely a thumbnail thing. Maybe I'll try that one of those times. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go much longer now. Close to 3 hours. Not bad. Not bad. How many? I don't know how many. I don't have my thing up. That window shut on me. How many people we have in here now? Like a 10, maybe. My channel. Anybody, what else we want to talk about before we head out of here, though, tonight? Anything exciting? What's going on for the weekend? Anybody got any plans? What's the good word? Gonna go have a nice cocktail? Or something to that effect? There it is. Uh-oh. Pause. What else we want to talk about before we head out of here? Okay, so that's like 15, 20 seconds behind. Wow, it's like trying to refresh. What's going on for the weekend? Anybody got any plans? Pause. Pause for the cause, yo. Anyway. Yeah, Lonnie, what up? Lonnie, where you been? What's going on? What's the good word? How do I look? Like this? Is this good? Is this my good side? I don't know. What you been up to tonight, Lonnie? Thanks for swinging in. We're going to close it down pretty soon here, but we can mess around for a couple more minutes. I've been trying to figure out some stuff. I got to dial in a few more things here on my setup, my system. We went with no sound for the first... Oh, my hair's all over the place. No sound to start off with, and got that figured out, and I just cut us off a couple of minutes ago and it kicked back. I don't know if it'll all be one stream or if it kicked into a new one or how that works. It is of no consequence. It's all right, Lonnie. You're not late at all. I didn't take roll. I didn't have an attendance. Just got done skateboarding? LOL, look. Why I hate that heart is in the way. Where were you skating? You skate a lot? I used to skate a lot. Broke my elbow, broke my wrist, broke my thumb, broke my finger, broke my part of my hand, cracked my knee, cracked my ankle, broke my nose like 6 times, although I think only twice skateboarding. Couple trampoline, bike accidents. Yeah, I guess you could say I was a skater. or fell. But you know, if anyone's a skater, they know. What do you do all day? You're trying to learn tricks, trying to do a kick flip, whatever, and you fall. And you do another one, and you fall. And you do another one, and you fall. And you. Now I can't do it as much because I fall and it hurts. Last time I ollied off a curb, I slipped off my board. I didn't even fall. I just stepped out of it. I rolled my ankle and could barely walk for like a week. I mean, yeah. Pro skaters are still skating and they're old, but I don't know. I'm the most coordinated klutz ever. I can accurately fall in a controlled way. Used to be a skater for many years. Still would be doing it if it weren't for the injuries. Exactly, Lou. My body doesn't take it well anymore. I try and skate every day. I'm 33, trying to stay in shape. Lonnie, that's great. Keep it up. Be careful. But have fun. But that's skating, man. I love skating. I remember we would build ramps, just the crappiest quarter pipes and little launch ramps and stuff. But man, back in the day, you could buy wood for cheap. I remember I priced out a mini half pipe, like a 4-foot half pipe, and it was only a couple $100. Like, what? You know how much it would cost for you to make that now? And I'm talking taking the 4x8 vertically, cutting the curve in it, making slots so you can run 2x4s in the slots, and making really nice curves. Like quality ramps, and a couple $100 would have gotten you really far back in the day. It was crazy. Yeah, lots of injuries, but I love it, says Lonnie. It's real. But you land a nice trick, you know, you land that kick flip down those 2 steps or whatever it is you're trying to do, and you're like, oh, that was sick. Tore it lip sliding down a mini wall next to some stairs. Yeah. ACL sucks bad. Dude, I broke my collarbone. That wasn't a motorcycle accident, though. Someone pulled in front of me. It wasn't my fault. That's kind of the reality of it. I was out for a while and totaled my motorcycle. It was a sad face. But, you know, life goes on. I lived. Here I am, having some fun. Okay. Haven't pulled this one out in a little while. Baltic Blades. I actually won this off of a tri-state giveaway. Pretty sweet. I carry it around once in a while. This is actually one where this, do you call that a lanyard? This nub right here could be a lanyard, right? But it does feel good. And because it's a little smaller, that nub on there sits on the end and makes it feel like it's really locked in. If you want to just carry a small little fixie scalpel, I guess. Not a bad little thing to have. It's a fun knife. I try to carry it when I can. I'd like to get a different, like more of a pocket, you know, like one with a clip on it. You know, if there's a little clip on there, and then you could stick this whole thing in your pocket so it's just hanging out like that, and then you can just go bam and just take the knife out to do some work with it. I think that would be pretty cool. But it's something that I'm going to have to look for and try to find. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Last chance. Anything anybody else wants to talk about before I'm getting ready to get out of here? Let's think about some fun ideas for some future lives. We're going to work on some cool stuff. I'm reading that real quick. Trying tray flips. Stuck a few. Tray flips. Dude, it's going to be a hoot. Wow. Okay, googly eyes. I need to purchase. Maybe get some outfits. And we're going to have some fun with the old puppet theater. Knife. Puppet theater. Dude, there's so many options on this stuff. I don't even know where to start. If anyone's messed around with some of this software, it's beyond. Nice soft color. Not bad. I'm okay with it. Well, anyway, thank you all I don't know how many people are in here right now. I don't have a thing up. Does anyone see it? It's probably just a few of us left, which is fine. There could be one person in here, and I could still have some fun talking to them and doing some stuff. Comment below, comment on my videos, like the videos, help me kind of keep growing, get to the 4,000, get ready for my live. Pretty soon we'll be doing a giveaway, and help me come up with some character names for the knives, and maybe some good scenes that we could steal from like a movie or something. Like we could do the 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, something like that. Lots of fun stuff that we can do. Yeah, and we'll just get ready for it. Really exciting stuff in the future, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Should I do it right on the table? I didn't set this up. I know I could have said that at the beginning or whatever. Not as many people are still here. But literally all this was already on the wall the way it is. I added the lights. But other than that, I turned the table. This is where I usually do my normal. This right here is usually like that. I'm going to look into trying to record through this software though, because I could do this, do my normal unboxing, but then I could bump this in, right? And it could be a whole new little kind of aspect to my normal unboxings. And I'm going to keep working on it. That's why I started like putting the faces on my thumbnails and some different stuff like that. I want to work on it. We're going to do what we can. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see. We're going to have some fun in the future. Thanks for tuning in. How do we sign off? Do I just sign off? Do I keep talking? Do we do something like they did in what was that show?